It's been a while since I've played Civilization 6, but here we are again. And I'm thinking I'm going to play Eleanor of Aquitaine because I usually do these games kind of at random, but I'm going to try a specific leader for a change. So here we are, Civilization 6, Gathering Storm. I'll just show you what I've got added. Now one of these mods, and I don't know which yet, just plants my initial city for me automatically, which is a bit annoying. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather choose, but it's not the end of the world. It's, you know, so what? But I've got all the official ones, I think, because I got all the game passes and stuff for Civ 6. I've resisted for a while, but I couldn't in the end. I have a few extra bits though. Oh, here we go. I've started at the bottom of the list for some reason, but anyway, I've turned off yet not another maps pack because I suspected that was doing the planting of my initial city, but it isn't because it still plants. Historical religions, so extra religions, some little UE adjustments, and a nice global relations panel. All the official scenarios and what have you are here. More religion, more pictures of great people tweaked, and the governors helps. I don't remember what it does now. The real governor inspector helps managing governors. Don't know. I think it improves the view basically. Perfect World 6 simulates climate, so I might try a perfect world map. A bit risky for Eleanor. She works best on a Pangea type world because what she does is steamroller other civilizations through culture and loyalty flipping, basically. She generates loyalty points which drag other civilizations to join hers. You'll see if it works. It can all go horribly wrong. More ways of viewing the data in the game. Immersive dialogue. It changes the dialogue a little bit. It's still rubbish. Not compatible. Great Works viewer improves the Great Works view a bit. Extended policy cards allows you to see how many points you're actually going to get of various things on those where it's calculable. Improved diplomacy ribbon. I don't know why I've got two of these, but it's just a particular map. Makes diplomacy more dynamic somehow. New random agendas and modifies them a bit. Yeah, fine. And detailed map tax is really good. If I do pin things down and plan my civs out a bit, it tells you how many extra points you get, which is useful to know because otherwise it's all hidden in the game. This fixes a bug. Better trade, better reporting, better espionage, etc., etc. So nothing too crucial, I would say, but it does make the user interface a bit better. That they kept it simple in the original game, and I if you can't see what's going on, you can't really work it out. Anyway, single player. Let's create a game. I normally do the advanced setup. I'm not going to be a randomly. This is me, and the rest are. How many leaders? Lots, by the looks of it. I normally prefer fewer leaders, but with her, it doesn't really matter. So I could be Eleanor of Aquitaine or Eleanor of France or England. 20% production towards medieval Renaissance industrial era wonders, or in England, workshop of the world. More production. I'm going to be France for no particular reason, except that I feel like it. Okay. Yeah. Lots of city-states. Ancient era. Prince is okay. Map. Although she does best on a Pangea type map because she's then adjacent to everybody or the whole world. I tend to like continents and islands. But shall we just try, for the heck of it, let's try the Perfect Worlds mod. See what sort of world it produces. Could be terrible for her. If she's on her own on a continent, then I'd have to settle somewhere else and get moving. But anyway, I'm not going to min-max my play and desperately try and win. I like to just poodle about and make a nice civilization. Old world start, old world only. Start anywhere. That's okay with me. Resources standard is okay. City states, everything. Natural wonders, everything. Start position standard. Yeah. It's not asking me what type of... Oh, it's because it's a perfect world, right. Normally it asks you what the temperature is going to be and what the sea level is and so on, but no, it's going to be a perfect world. I'm going to stick the modes into the least troublesome, but at least they introduce some variety, okay? All these other ones introduce various effects which are a bit of a pain. I don't want diplomatic victory. I think it's silly. I don't want to score victory. I want the game to last until the end. Until somebody actually wins, in other words. But not by diplomacy. Although diplomacy is another way of winning for Eleanor. If it turns out to be impossible to win by culture plus loyalty. But no turn limit. If it turns out badly, so be it. Here is the world seed. -126073851 and 10. And a zillion random leaders crammed into the world. This could be tough. I don't like being crammed in. I like to try and spread out and have a few cities. But we're going to take our chances, I suppose. It could easily go all horribly wrong. I don't want to lose easily and quickly either. I don't want the game to be doomed from the start. But, you know, I want to have some chance. So here's the thing. Great works in Eleanor's cities, like paintings and works of writing and so on, cause -1 loyalty per turn in foreign cities within 9 tiles. And it doesn't decline with distance. It's -1 for each great work. A city that leaves another civilization due to a loss of loyalty, and it's currently receiving the most loyalty per turn from me, our civilization, skips the free city step to join this civilization. So they just flip straight, which is what happened in Civ 3 back in the day. And that was a good mechanic, I thought. Quite fun. She also has 20% production towards medieval, Renaissance and industrial wonders. And tourism from wonders of all eras is 100% extra, doubled. She has a infantryman and the chateau, which gives epoxy 2 culture. It's better than nothing, but, you know, it's not much, really. Anyway, let's start. And will it plant my city straight away? Yes, kaboom. I don't get a chance to choose. I don't know which mod is doing that. I should turn them off and see. Sit here one day and mess with it, but I haven't done it in a long time. So here I am in Gay Paris on the coast. What have I got? I've got foxes. I don't have much, basically. Fish, crabs. Wander around, see what I can see. Choose my early research. I'm probably going to need mining first because I've got lots of hills. And I would like a scout. To explore. So we're going to build a scout. And you get a guy to move around by basically having him selected and right-clicking on the destination. I just want him to explore, really to find a place to plant a second city and see if there are any pesky other players nearby. There probably will be on a zillion civilization world. That's a goodie hut, freebie. Skip next turn, because he has half a move left. Can't get across the river, basically. That's the problem there. There's a city-state down there. City-states are not other civilizations. They're not trying to conquer the world, they're just city-states. Allies, enemies. But they're just in the way, basically, or they can give you some bonuses. And the goodie hut gives you goodies. 40 cash, there we go. I think it's goodie hut is a colloquial name for it. It's a village. Okay. A random village that is not hostile. Him, yeah, I'm going to let him explore automatically. Oh, wrong unit. There we go. I don't want him exploring automatically. I want him exploring automatically. There we go. Oh, and immediately we meet a hostile barbarian. You, come back. Get a slinger. If there's barbarians nearby, I'm going to need some units. We might be able to do something with him. Minor defeat. The ring shows he can move a bit more, but he can't. So tell it to stop. He has seen my village and he's going to head back to his camp, wherever it is, and try and cause hassle for me by sending out a zillion barbarians. That gave me some inspiration towards some science or civics. Civics are your like government's rules, basically, the way the place is run, and science is what passes for knowledge. This is where he came from by the looks of it. I can intercept. I've got the mining, so let's have a look at the technology tree and see how it looks. I turn this off. I'm not interested in what colour the bits are. I'm going to go for this pottery. A granary helps the city grow a bit faster. I have to put up with a minor defeat. I want to weaken him. He's running away. Good. Get after him. So you can only go one through difficult terrain and two movement points here. 20 strength. I'm just wondering if my head is in the way here. I should probably move it, shouldn't I? Let me do that. Push it out here a bit. There we go, something like that. Okay. How's that? Bit better, you can see what's going on a bit. Okay. As I was saying, the scout has 3 movement and not much strength. Oh, government. I can choose some policies. One that's going to be really useful is +5 unit combat strength when fighting barbarians. Now, do I go for more production or golden faith? I'm going to go for golden faith because I think I'm going to need a religion. And I can use it to boost my culture. Or my city growth or something of that sort. Where do I want to go? Here next to him. He'll run off there. I'm going to go here. Intercept him. You can follow over as well. Choose my civic. My next civic government research. This, I want a governor. That gives me a governor title. 26 turns. Oh dear. Monument. Gives me loyalty. And maybe you'll get culture as well sometimes. But it also speeds up the growth a little bit. There we go. Now he's doomed. Got him. Right. We can go down and deal with these barbarians down there. Because if they discover my city, that guy didn't get back with the knowledge, so they haven't discovered it yet. Let him fortify until healed. If they discover my city, they start churning out units, and they can get very difficult. Tornado over here. What shall I research? I'm going to go for the basics. I want to know what's what. Well, that's very clever of them. Abandon their hut. With any luck, I can actually get in there and kill it. Disperse the clan. Can I? No, I can't. So I selected them, and right-clicked on them to attack. And same again. Right, I am there, so you might as well go back home. Flipping barbarian boats as well. Oh, here we go. Well, that's okay, because I'm about to disperse the clan, so he will have nothing to do. Or I can get money from it and let it stay there. Eventually, they become another city-state. Which can give you bonuses. But I'm going to destroy it because I want this land. This land is mine. God gave this land to me, apparently. Ooh. I might not survive. I should have taken the promotion, shouldn't I? There's a promotion there waiting. That's alright. I survived. Good. Just. Let's take the promotion. Extra combat strength against melee and ranged units. Extra combat strength when defending against ranged attacks. Let's do that. There's not much in it. I tend to like defending against ranged attacks because they can be devastating, really, but it's early days. Oh, you get little notifications here. I usually ignore them. And this is Eleanor. You can turn this panel on. You get all your guys. All the Muppets show up here, and you can see roughly what's going on. I can produce a granary. Just wondering if I can afford to purchase a builder. I can. Just 200 gold. Let's do it. It's quick. Great Victoria Desert. I wonder if this means that this could be Australia down here somewhere. I don't know. Slinger, just go on alert, which means you'll recover at some point. Let's boost production, shall we? Build some mines. I'm going to need a religion, and this has been boosted, which is quite nice. Find a natural wonder. Have I found a natural wonder? I didn't notice. You can search the map. Natural wonder. Found 0 results, yeah. I might have got the boost from a village. I think I probably did. From one of those goody huts. So build a mine. Increases production from 2 to 3. These are hills. So I can't do this one yet because it needs irrigation, which I don't have. This I can do because I have, I think, does this require animal husbandry? I think it might do. I don't know. We shall see when we get there. I'm going to go around like that. I only get, I've got, I think this is one of my mods which adds the little flag so you can see how many charges the builder has left. 2 left. Another goody hut. And the heads there show which hexes the city is working. You've got citizens working these now, so those little icons show what they're producing. Some food and load of production. Each head requires 2 food per turn, but the city provides at least 2, I think. Send an envoy. Well, I only have 1 city-state nearby, Vilnius. So it will be sent to Vilnius. And it'll give me culture, extra culture in the capital. And in every amphitheatre building when I get around to it. Good stuff. When you get 3 envoys sent there, you do a bit better still. The scout can be improved. Hills, let's... Yeah. Ooh, a meteor. This gives me a free unit because the iron it's left behind can be used to make a unit notionally, and so we shall certainly do that. I could probably send the builder, but I want to send this. I want the builder to do something else. Oh dear. Okay, well let's just get the builder to do something else. No, go here, see if it works. It does. I've got a heavy chariot. Whoa. Nice stuff. You, my matey, go on exploring. I suppose you might as well. But I'll probably start sending you back home. You're slow, but handy depending on what we find. I don't know who the Tabernus, who would have named the Tabernus Desert. Early Empire. Reduce cost of pillaging and purchasing a tile. Extra settlers, I will be needing that. Okay, change policies, I have it. Are we ready to start producing settlers? Maybe. Confirm policies. Yep. Choose a civic. They're all much the same to me, really. This might be to do with religion, so I guess I'll go that away. I'm heading towards... I want a religion to boost my culture, and I can appoint a governor. That's what I wanted, so I'm appointing Magnus. They all have different abilities. This one, I don't know what it's for, really, or this one, they're not that useful. The others are okay. Magnus is great. He's okay. Pretty good, actually. This one is all right occasionally. This one's quite good for defending your religion sometimes. He gives you extra culture and science. Alright, so let's appoint him to Paris. He's good because he can help you generate settlers more quickly. That means I'm going to use my builder, in fact, chop down some woods to get me some production. When he's settled in, not yet. Takes him 5 turns to settle in. The heavy chariot, I don't know if I have anywhere to go, but let's explore around with him for the moment. Let's see what we find. Oh, a new population, excellent. Now it's going to take forever to grow. But that's okay, I'm going to use a population to make a settler, probably. One of Magnus's powers is so that you don't have to do that, but you have to get him promoted. So you don't necessarily have to lose population. So I'm on a little continent, aren't I? Or on the edge of one, anyway. On the edge of a continent, maybe it's huge. I want them to explore over there. They're all running in the wrong direction, as the artificial imbecility inevitably does. They usually get stuck in the North Pole. It looks like I'm near the South Pole, because this is tundra. La France is in the south. 5 turns to build a settler. That's really quick. Let's just do it then. That's because I've got so much production here. Now you could generate money on here, but I'll not do it. Oh, horses. The city has to go here somewhere to exploit these. Maybe on the hills, maybe, or here. I don't know, somewhere around there. Don't do it yet, just go to sleep. I could manually drive my units over here, but it's kind of futile. They just run back again half the time. Right. I have astrology. Let's just wander over this way a bit. Not astronomy, sorry. No, astrology. The naughty one. Right. Build a boat. No, let's do writing. See what this is. It might be more useful. Because I'm going to need to build temples and stuff. Can't remember if that comes from civics or from science. It's like I've never played the game before sometimes. The things I don't remember. And I've been playing this game, all versions of it, since the 90s. Since it came out. Plus about a year. Well, from about a year after it came out, I think. I don't think I bought it right away, but once I discovered it, awesome. Aha! Bloody, 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 blah. I've turned the voices off, by the way, because they're just annoying. Right. Go for it, matey. When you first meet them, it is good if you can, for diplomatic purposes, send them a delegation, or later on set up an embassy. They'll always accept in the first turn. Later, when they discover that they don't like you, they won't necessarily. I don't know where you are. You've got profit already? What do you want? 17 gold. That's expensive, man. Go for it. Slinger. Oh, okay. His alert woke him up. These guys are a pest. They will dig up your fishing boats if you give them a chance. I've distracted my slinger now. Join up with the settler. Never mind the boat. Now, where are you going to settle? It's suggesting way down here, but I'm looking at this. This looks like a good spot. There's not enough water here, so the city will grow slowly, hence the grey colour. You can settle, but it's not great. This is the game's recommendation, because you've got quite a lot of stuff nearby or down here. But for reasons of meanness, this is quite good for production, okay? Well, for food, not really production. But I do get 2 lots of horses. And a little later on, there are some woods nearby. So I'm going to settle Over here. I want another scout. I don't want to be sending military units around the other civs because my impression is it does annoy them a bit. And this civilization plays to my preference, actually, which is to be passive and not really go around stomping on the bad guys directly. I mean, sometimes it's fun, but not really. Don't really want to be doing that. I want to be building a nice, happy civilization. I wonder if we're actually reaching the limit of our continent here. No. Okay. Yeah, the barbarians attacking my Vilnius. You can come back. Start exploring. Another settler. What can Magnus do at the moment? Plot harvest. That's the thing. If I chop down the woods, it will add massive production to my next settler. Which, because if I set it to build a settler now, okay. Instead of taking 7 turns, I now do the plot harvest. Knocks it down to 2 turns. Okay. I want to put another city over here. Get in his way. I don't remember researching that, writing it must have been from some bonus as well. I don't know. Not paying attention anymore, but there are enemies starting to appear. So let's get archery going. No. Let's get sailing going. Get a boat. Find out the edges of the continent if I can. Somewhere there is a barbarian camp, but I don't know where it is. Down here. Right, okay. I guess. You can settle down a bit. Recover. You're going to settle there, I think. On a floodplain, yeah. Never mind. Mont. There's my second one. I don't suppose I can afford in Paris to purchase something, but let's see. Production in Paris. Can I purchase? I don't suppose I can purchase. No, I can't purchase a unit to accompany my settler. So he's going to wait 4 turns for a slinger. That's okay. And you now start on a granary. You rest. Maybe I didn't need to chop the forest down since I wasn't ready, but you know, it's useful. Restal being rest. Barbarians are always hostile. Cheers. Heart means sit there and recover before going up, before waking up again. I can't use the purple policies because I don't have purple policy slot yet. Oh, more barbarians. What a pain, eh? I want a trade route between my two cities. So trader is a unit. Now, when you have 3 envoys in a city, you get an extra bonus. Not only do you get an era score if you're the first to become their suzerain by getting 3, or more than anybody else, but in addition, 3 envoys. I get 1 culture in the capital in every amphitheatre, and I get 2 culture in every art museum, archaeological museum, and consulate building when I have 3. Then it goes on when you have 6 or more. And if I have 3 envoys and more than any other, which I do, for the highest active alliance level, all my theatre square districts receive a plus 50% adjacency bonus. Basically extra culture, right? And you get other benefits as well, which I don't usually bother to read. But my builders can improve the city-state tile here if I want, which I might do. I can also pay gold to take control of their units. They join my civ for 20 turns or 30 turns, so that can be handy in a war if you've got loads of money. I'm a long way from having loads of money, of course, but still. It's dangerous for him to approach. You, wake up. Get into a defensive position. There we go. On a hill. Patronage of great people cost 25% less faith. Districts provide plus 2 person points, but 29 turns, you know. really powerful because great writer points from the theatre square, for example, great person points. I'll get many more great persons if I can build the oracle. But then I won't have the time to build holy sites and all sorts. It's good if you can get it. It's a little slow. 30 turns. And nothing else happening in the meantime. Barbarians springing up all over the place. Let's start on it. It might be good to stick it on a desert hex because they're not much use for anything. Try and build it there with a great view, right? Okay. I can also tell Paris to focus on production. It makes no difference, still 10 production, so forget that. Okay. They can't conquer your city just by walking into it. You have to fight it. So the barbarian hut has now discovered my civ because... Oh, flooding down there. Because that barbarian chappie got in there. But you're going to head back to here. To here. Hello. We're going to try and exterminate this barbarian hut. before they start spawning units. Extra strength when not occupying a defensive structure. I need to settle down here to mop up this area, don't I, really? But I've got to stick something in their way so I don't want them using up too much space on this side of the continent. Ideally, I'd like to settle down here. It's close to them and they won't like it. And they might declare war or something, but not to worry. There's some policies of stuff. Time for some archery now, I think. Go for another governor promotion straight away. It's highlighted, so let's do it. Let's settle there where it says. I think that's a great one. It's very close to Aberdeen. They really won't like it. But when I get my superpower going, if I still have this city, it will be telling. It's going to be a long time. I've got to get culture up and theatre square districts are building and so on. I tend to like to develop a broad-based civ. I'm not going to go straight for theatre squares. If I play against humans, I might have to. I don't know. Against the AI, it's a bit more. I can be a bit more flexible, and I prefer that. I don't want to be forced to play a particular way. No Australia here. Maybe they're over here somewhere across the ocean. Maybe it's just a name. No sign of land. Maybe some land up there. I could speed that up with a builder, couldn't I? But I need 200 and something to buy one. Sadly. Oh, another one. Hello, Harold Sigurdsson. I like the Northern Lights there. Yeah. Cheers. Yep. Hooray! Get a little bit more visibility of their civ. I don't usually avail myself of it. appears. Salted fish, herring probably. He might object. Oh, -2 loyalty here. I think it'll be okay. Might have to move a governor there at some point. I can plant my next governor there. I'll get one soon when the state workforce comes in 2 turns. Otherwise, loyalty -4.8 per turn from 100. 5 into 100 is about 20 turns. We'll soon change it all around. Alert for the slinger. Put a monument which helps with the loyalty. Right. Governors add to loyalty as well, as I've implied from what I've said, I suppose. So he discovered them, but not much you can do, is there? You should classical wonders, unit maintenance reduced. It's good stuff. Here we are. Temples are here. Let's get these done, whatever they are. Or a trader, I don't know. I'm going to appoint Victor in Lyon. +8 loyalty, I think. Yeah. Got to stick a theatre district in here. He's not going to be happy at all. But he hasn't protested. I guess diplomatic relations are not up to that level yet. They don't like you to be within 8 or maybe 9 hexes of their city centre, which is a massive distance in this game. Just keep guard on this area. I want to kill the barbarians. I mean, what for? A bit of money, I suppose. Or a bit of whatever it is you get. Oh, classical era has arrived. And you get little bonuses and I can choose something. Plus 1 era score each time I trigger a Eureka, a science boost. And for a building that produces science, that's going to be a while. I do want to be producing, it's the same thing for theatre squares or culture. Again, it could be a while, just any old district. +2 if I convert. I don't have a region yet. I'm going to go for just any old district, just for the moment. Whether I get any, I don't know. I hope I don't have a Dark Age coming up, because it's not a great choice at the moment. I'm going to need city walls. I'm totally in their face, right? I'm cramming them in big time. If I stick another city down here, they're in big trouble. But I would like to settle over here as well to, you know, spread out a bit. Get more land and more production and all that. Stay alert. Yeah, if these guys could stop bothering my lucky Vilnius, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm on a smallish continent. That's not good for my method of winning. As Eleanor, I will need to settle on other continents as well, by the looks of it. That's tough going. Eek. Can you not go through there? He's doomed, basically, isn't he? I don't get him out of there. But he can help, you know, cause hassle for them. If he can actually get in there, he can assist. He's halfway towards becoming another city-state. I could just leave them. And I could do with another trusty ally. I think I will leave them. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, why are you pontificating? Are you threatening me, really? They tend to say the opposite of what they mean. But anyway, our hour is up. So when it stops popping up stuff, quick save the game, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye for now. I can get out of it. Bye.